Hello, everyone. I'm going to be watching Shawshank Redemption. I am scared. This is so different from the other movies that I've watched so far. It's a lot of pressure. This is ranked #1 on so many movie lists. It's a totally different kind of genre. I don't know what to expect. I really don't. I thought Shawshank Redemption was a horror film. I'm going into this almost completely blind, besides knowing that it is one of the best. So thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, because there's a lot more movie reactions to come. I can't believe it's happening. I can't believe I'm finally watching this. I've told so many people and they're like, oh my gosh, you're gonna love it. It's one of the best. And it's also like morning. I'm just waking up watching Shawshank Redemption. Okay. This music just makes me already feel like this is gonna be amazing. The Shawshank Redemption. The Shawshank Redemption. Not just Shawshank Redemption, the. Okay, one thing that I know about this movie is murder of a wife. I think. Is this the murderer? Yeah, something tells me it's the murderer.
Mr. Dufresne, describe the confrontation.
Oh, wow.
She said she was glad I knew. She said she wanted a divorce in Reno.
I'll see you in before I see you in Reno. Those were the words you used, Mr. Dufresne.
I'm trying to understand if this is the same guy I just saw.
Len Quentin, golf pro at the Snowden Hills Country Club. The man you had recently discovered was your wife's lover.
Great.
Did you follow her?
Went to a few bars first. Later, I drove to his house to confront them. They weren't home, so I parked in the turnout.
Oh, and waited.
I was confused, drunk.
But we get to see what's actually happening. I like this.
When they arrived, you went up to the house and murdered them.
No, I got back in the car and I drove home to sleep it off. And I threw my gun into the Royal River.
Now, does that strike you as a fantastic coincidence, Mr. Dufresne?
I mean, it is a fantastic coincidence. I hope we get to see what happens.
Police dragged that river for 3 days and nary a gun was found. So there could be no comparison made between your gun and the bullets taken from the blood-stained corpses of the victims.
Oh, I feel like he didn't do it. I hope this is a mystery, though, because I love a mystery.
You strike me as a particularly icy and remorseless man, Mr. Dufresne. Chills my blood just to look at you.
He didn't do it, I don't think. I really don't.
I hereby order you to serve 2 life sentences back to back, one for each of your victims.
Ooh.
So be it.
Oh my God, thank you for not showing it. Nice. I know I'm a baby. It's ridiculous. Who are these gentlemen?
We see by your file you've served 20 years of a life sentence.
Yes, sir.
You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Oh, yes, sir. Absolutely, sir. I can honestly say that I'm a changed man.
So rejected for parole, I assume?
Hey, Red. How'd it go?
Same old shit, different day.
I'm up for rejection next week.
I'm the guy who can get it for you. Cigarettes, a bag of reefer, if that's your thing.
The only kind of prison media that I've really watched is Orange is the New Black a little bit.
When Andrew Dufresne came to me in 1949 and asked me to smuggle Rita Hayworth,
1949.
I
Okay.
told him no problem.
Is this taking place currently in 1949? I guess so. With the narration, it's probably back in time.
Andy came to Shawshank Prison in early 1947.
Shawshank Prison.
On the outside, he'd been vice president of a large Portland bank.
I honestly thought that it was his last name. My boss actually yesterday told me that Shawshank tanked in the box office because people were confused by the name. And I kind of understand it because I thought it was like a horror film. I didn't know what to expect. Oh gosh. Welcome to prison. He's still all dressed up.
Taking bets today, Red.
Smoke's a coin. Better's choice.
Smoke.
All right, who's your horse?
Betting on the people coming in.
I'll take that action. Yeah, me too.
Betting that what will happen.
I must admit I didn't think much of Andy first time I laid eyes on him.
What do you say, Red?
A tall drink of water with a silver spoon up his ass.
Bets on him. I can't wait to learn more about the crimes that they did or did not commit, which I'm assuming did not if there's redemption, but I don't know for sure.
It's Mr. Hadley. He's captain of the guards. I'm Mr. Norton, the warden. Rule number 1, no blasphemy. The other rules, you'll figure out as you go along. Any questions?
When do we eat?
Wrong question. Yeah, wrong question.
You eat when we say you eat.
Alrighty then.
Put your trust in the Lord. Your ass belongs to me. Welcome to Shawshank.
Unhook him.
Is that a shower?
Turn around.
Yikes.
Be loud, Cindy. Turn around. Move out of the cage, go to your left, pick up your clothes and Bible.
Why the powder? Is that supposed to be like a cleaning product of some sort?
The first night's the toughest. And when they put you in that cell,
It's humiliating.
old life blown away in the blink of an eye. Nothing left but all the time in the world to think about it.
My God.
Somebody always breaks down crying. Happens every time. The only question is, who's it going to be? It's as good a thing to bet on as any, I guess. I had my money on Andy Dufresne.
Oh, okay. So that's what they were betting on. Who's going to break down first? I honestly thought it was like, who's going to not make it? Just a crazy, crazy concept.
I remember my first night. Seems like a long time ago.
I hope we get a flashback of the first night.
The boys always go fishing with first-timers, and they don't quit till they reel someone in.
I didn't know if that was Sounds of Memories, but no, it's them currently.
Badass. I'll introduce you around, make you feel right at home. I know a couple of big old bull queers that just love to make your acquaintance.
God, I don't belong here.
We have a winner!
I want to go home. I want my mother.
Yeah, like how do they not get in trouble? I didn't even think they'd be allowed to talk at night.
You gotta let me out of here, please.
You gotta let me out of here. Sure way to get out of jail.
Please. Man, sure. Please. It's been a mistake.
Open that cell.
No, 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 no. Yikes. Horrible. My God.
If I hear so much as a mouse fart in here the rest of the night, I swear by God and Sonny Jesus, you will all visit the infirmary.
What is that? Or what does that mean? Is that a code for something? She's gonna leave him?
His first night in the joint, Andy Dufresne cost me 2 packs of cigarettes. He never made a sound.
It's crazy to see how this all operates. I am glad we don't know yet if he technically did it. Ew. No. No. What did you find? Gross. I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look. Yuck. Ew.
Are you going to eat that?
No, sir.
Do you mind?
No. Oh, my God.
That's nice and ripe.
Oh. Oh, my God. I got so scared. Okay, that's
Fell out
cute.
of his nest over by the plate shop.
You think he's going to eat it, but he has a pet.
Oh, no. Here he comes.
Morning, fellas.
Oh, because he won the bet.
Come on, set them down. I want them all lined up here, just like a pretty little chorus line. Oh, Lord.
Like, I assume they're not allowed to smoke. Maybe they are. But then, like, how do they even get away with that?
Hey, Tyrell, you pulling infirmary duty this week? How's that horse of mine doing anyway?
Did. Hadley busted his head up pretty good.
Oh, my God. I really had a feeling that he killed him.
What was his name?
What'd you say?
I was just wondering if anyone knew his name.
What the f do you care, new fish?
It's actually a very nice thing to ask. I was checking if he was breathing, actually, at the end of that.
Hey, anybody get to you yet? Hey, we all need friends in here. I could be a friend to you. Hey.
Oh.
Hard to get. I like that.
Andy kept pretty much to himself at first. I guess he had a lot on his mind, trying to adapt to life on the inside.
Okay, a little baseball. Wait, this is making me miss softball. I was second worst on the team.
I'm Andy Dufresne.
Wife-killing banker. Why'd you do it?
I didn't, since you asked.
Everybody in here is innocent. Didn't you know that?
I understand you're a man that knows how to get things. I wonder if you might get me a rock hammer.
What?
What?
What is it and why?
What do you care?
Why do you need that, sir?
Looks like a miniature pickaxe.
Pickaxe?
For rocks.
Rocks.
Okay, you're just gonna give this man a weapon?
So I'm a rock hound.
Or maybe you'd like to sink your toe into somebody's skull.
I have no enemies here.
Wait a while.
Yeah, you just got here.
Sisters have taken quite a liking to you, especially Boggs. If I were you, I'd grow eyes in the back of my head.
Well, if there's any trouble, I won't use the rock hammer.
Where is he getting money from?
They find it, you're gonna lose it. They do catch you with it, you don't know me. You mention my name, we'd never do business again.
I understand.
Name's Red.
Why do they call you that?
Maybe it's because I'm Irish. I could see why some of the boys took him for snobby. He had a quiet way about him, a walk and a talk that just wasn't normal around here.
Is he looking at rocks?
I think it would be fair to say I liked Andy from the start.
I like their relationship already. Oh, is that how they smuggle things in?
Red.
A book? Oh.
Andy was right. I finally got the joke.
Oh, never mind. That is smaller than I expected.
Look.
No.
Oh.
Hey, Roxy.
I love this man.
Delivery for Dufresne.
It's actually nice that he's going around with books.
Dufresne, here's your book.
Thanks.
Dufresne, we're running low on Hexite. Head on back and patch us up some.
Okay, I don't know if I like the look in his eye, though. Oh my God.
Get this in your eyes, it blinds you.
Honey, hush.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. You fight better that way.
I wish I could tell you that Andy fought the good fight and the sisters let him be.
Oh.
But prison is no fairy tale world. Things went on like that for a while. Every so often, Andy would show up with fresh bruises. I do believe those first 2 years were the worst for him.
2 years.
But then in the spring of 1949,
The roof of the license plate factory needs resurfacing. I need a dozen volunteers for a week's work.
So this big shot lawyer calls me long distance from Texas. Sorry to inform you, but your brother just died.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm not. He was an asshole.
That guy is evil.
Your brother died a rich man. Oil wells and shit.
I think that's the guy who killed the prisoner.
35,000. That's what he left me.
Poor Barry.
crying shame. Andy, you nuts. Keep your eyes on your mouth, man.
Well, all right, you're going to pay some taxes, but you'll still end up...
He's like, I was a banker.
Maybe enough to buy a new car, and then what? I gotta pay tax on the car.
Oh no, something's gonna happen. Andy's gonna say something. No. Do you want to die too, Andy? Please.
Some brother.
Be careful. Hey! Oh my God.
Mr. Hadley, do you trust your wife?
What kind of question is that?
Because if you do trust her, there's no reason you can't keep that 35,000.
All of it.
All of it?
If you want to keep all that money, give it to your wife.
See?
The IRS allows a one-time only gift to your spouse for up to $60,000.
He's a banker.
You're that smart banker would kill his wife, aren't you?
It's perfectly legal. Go ask the IRS. They'll say the same thing. I suppose I could set it up for you. That would save you some money.
I hope this works. Very smart.
I'd only ask 3 beers apiece for each of my co-workers. Sir.
Wow, they're speechless.
And that's how it came
There
to
we
pass.
go. Okay. That is how to get on everyone's good side.
Pick up while it's cold, ladies.
The colossal prick even managed to sound magnanimous.
Is he not even drinking any?
We sat and drank with the sun on our shoulders and felt like free men.
Okay, this is the first moment where I want to cry.
He spent that break hunkered in the shade, a strange little smile on his face.
Good guy. He didn't do it.
Hey,
It's thanks to you.
want a cold one, Andy?
No, thanks. Gave up drinking.
Wow, doesn't even drink.
I think he did it just to feel normal again, if only for a short while.
Gave up drinking after that first scene.
Chess. And there's a game of kings. I hate it. Well, maybe let me teach you someday. I've been thinking of getting a board together.
I'm the guy that can get things, right?
We might do business on a board. I want to carve the pieces myself. One side in alabaster, the opposing side in soapstone. What do you think?
I think it'll take years.
Well, years I got, but I don't have the rocks. Pickings are pretty slim in the yard. Pebbles, mostly.
That's what it looked like. He was picking up rocks. I thought it's more of a pebble.
And we getting to be kind of friends, aren't we?
Yeah, I guess.
Why'd you do it?
I'm innocent, Red. Just like everybody else here. What are you in for?
Okay, I've been waiting for this.
Murder, same as you.
Innocent.
Only guilty man in Shawshank.
Again, like as much as I want to learn right now what happened, this movie is doing a great job at like planting that seed and then cutting to something else. People in there before, I guess. It's just like Toy Story. Very similar movies.
Where's the canary? How did you know?
Speaking of movies, are they watching one?
What a surprise to hear a woman singing in my house, eh, John?
Yes. Movie night.
Red, wait. Here she comes. This is the part I really like, just when she does that shit with her hair.
I've seen it 3 times this month.
I've seen it 3 times this month.
Me?
God, I love it.
I understand you're a man that knows how to get things.
What do you want?
Rita Hayworth. Can you get her?
Take a few weeks.
What do you mean? Her?
No, I wanted to save that as a surprise, too.
Not again.
Ain't you gonna scream?
Let's get this over with.
Oh, no.
Now, I'm gonna open my fly, and you're gonna swallow what I give you to swallow.
Anything you put in my mouth, you're gonna lose.
You do that, and I'll put all 8 inches of the steel in your ear.
But you should know that sudden serious brain injury causes the victim to bite down hard.
Where do you get this?
I read it. Know how to read.
Do you know how to read?
Boggs didn't put anything in Andy's mouth, and neither did his friends. What they did do is beat him within an inch of his life.
Oh my God. Oh my.
Andy spent a month in the infirmary. Boggs spent a week in the hole.
I hate this man.
All prisoners, report for lockdown.
Get him.
What?
Whoa.
Where's he going? Grab his ankles.
I mean,
Help!
Two things never happened again after that. The sisters never laid a finger on Andy again, and Boggs never walked again.
Wow. I really thought he was going to die.
I'm thinking Andy could use a nice welcome back when he gets out of the infirmary.
Sounds good to us. I figure we owe him that much for the beer.
Man likes to play chess. Let's get him some rocks.
Aw. Crying again. It's only a matter of time. I know that I'm going to cry so much more. That's a good rock. It's just so sweet, the gestures they're doing for each other.
Yeah, look. Hey, Wood, that isn't soapstone.
Oh.
Well, what the hell is it then?
A horse apple.
Oh, sh**.
Oh, horse. Petrified.
Oh, Lordy. It's literally horse. Okay.
By the week Andy was due back, we had enough rock saved up to keep him busy till rapture.
Seriously, so sweet.
Also got a big shipment in that week. Cigarettes, sipping whiskey, and of course, the most important item.
Unless he was just saying that so they could enjoy.
Rita Hayworth herself.
Oh, okay. He meant a poster. I'm like, huh? Okay, this obviously makes a lot of sense. How do you have posters though? Like, they let you? No charge. Warms my heart.
Heads up. Tossing the cells.
Oh no. Oh no. They're gonna take his little rocks. And he is calm as could, well, maybe not, but.
On your feet, facing wall.
He probably has a great hiding place for it, I hope. I feel like he's really smart in that way. We're good, right?
Pleased to see you reading this.
Don't hide it in the Bible.
Any favorite passages?
Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh.
Mark 13:35. Always like that one.
I feel like it's in there.
I hear you're good with numbers. Man should have a skill.
Want to explain this?
It's called a rock blanket for shaping and polishing rocks. A little hobby of mine.
It's not a good hobby to have in jail. Oh, well, they're so freaking cute, though. Don't break it. Don't break it. Don't break it.
Pretty clean. Some contraband here, but nothing to get in a twist over.
Can't say I approve of this, but I suppose exceptions can be made.
I mean, I hope they feel for him after what he's been through. Oh, he's going to take his creation. Okay. It was probably his favorite one.
I almost forgot. I'd hate to deprive you of this. Salvation lies within.
Yes, sir.
Salvation lies within. He's going to open up the book and there's going to be the rock weapon thing.
You enjoy working in the laundry?
No, sir, not especially.
Well, perhaps we can find something more befitting a man of your education.
Oh.
Hey, Jake, where's Brooks?
Andy.
Oh, wow, he's grown. Really scary, though.
Been reassigned to you.
I know, they told me. Well, I'll give you the dime tour. Oh, here she is. Shawshank Prison Library.
I'll say it again. I love this man. He brings comfort.
Brooks, how long have you been librarian?
I come here in '05, and they made me librarian in 1912.
And in all that time, have you ever had an assistant?
No.
1912.
Well, why me? Why now?
I don't know.
Dufresne! That's him. That's the one.
I'm Deacons. I was thinking about maybe setting up some kind of trust fund for my kids' educations.
Wow.
I see. Why don't we have a seat and talk it over? Brooks, do you have a piece of paper and a pencil?
Just creating a little office here. I love this for him.
And then Andy says, Mr. Deacon, you want your sons to go to Harvard or Yale?
He didn't say that.
God,
I feel like people are going to get jealous of him.
Making a few friends, huh, Andy?
I wouldn't say friends. I might do more than that. How about expanding the library, get some new books in there?
How do you expect to do that?
Ask the warden for funds.
Budget stretched thin as it is.
I'd like to try, with your permission. I'll write a letter a week. They can't ignore me forever.
Sure can. You write your letters if it makes you happy.
I feel like it's going to work.
So Andy started writing a letter a week, just like he said. And just like Norton said, Andy got no answers.
Until one day.
The following April, Andy did tax returns for half the guards at Shawshank.
Oh.
Year after that, he did them all, including the wardens. Yes, sir, Andy was a regular cottage industry.
He has his own office now.
In fact, he got so busy at tax time, he was allowed a staff.
Wow.
And still, he kept sending those letters.
What a way to stay fulfilled. This is inspiring.
It's Brooks.
That must have done.
Well, yeah, come on.
I got no choice.
Brooks, you're not going to hurt Haywood.
I'm scared.
Brooks, look at me. Put the knife down.
It's the only way they let me stay.
What?
It'll be all right.
Now I'm crying seeing this old man cry.
Ain't you heard his parole come through?
Oh, so he's leaving, but he wanted to stay?
The man's been in here 50 years, Haywood. This is all he knows.
Yeah.
In here, he's an important man. He's an educated man. Outside, he's nothing. Just a used-up con with arthritis in both hands.
And now he has to leave at the end of his life. He has to say goodbye.
I can't take care of you no more, Jake. You're gone now. You're free.
Don't cry over a crow, girl. Don't cry over a crow.
Good luck, Roxy.
I don't want to go. I mean, I wish the best for him, but... Oh my God. This part is getting me so much.
Dear fellas, I can't believe how fast things move on the outside. I saw an automobile once when I was a kid, but
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
the world went and got itself in a big damn hurry.
Just thinking, does he have family anymore?
The parole board got me into this halfway house and a job bagging groceries at the foodway. It's hard work, and I try to keep up, but my hands hurt most of the time.
Bring him to a library.
Sometimes after work, I go to the park. I keep thinking Jake might just show up, but he never does.
Crying over a crow.
I have trouble sleeping at night. Maybe I should get me a gun and rob the foodway so they'd send me home.
Send me home.
I don't like it here. I'm tired of being afraid all the time. I've decided not to stay.
Oh no.
I doubt they'll kick up any fuss. Not for an old crook like me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel like I know what he's gonna do, and I'm just hoping it's not what I think it is. No, please. Brooks was here. You're kidding.
P.S. Tell Haywood I'm sorry I put a knife to his throat. No hard feelings, Brooks.
It's so sad.
What the fuck have you done to me? Goddamn mess, I'll tell you that.
You know, what are they doing with the books? Oh, or they got the funding.
I take it.
I thought they were like closing down the library. So,
Dear Mr. Dufresne, this is $200.
wow.
We trust this will fill your needs. Please stop sending us letters.
I want all this cleared up before the warden gets back.
Okay, just go.
Good for you, Andy.
I was just gonna say, good for you.
It only took 6 years.
Oh my goodness.
Now on, I'll write 2 letters a week instead of 1.
6 years. There are so many years that are passing throughout this movie. He's looking exactly the same. Wait, he got a record player? Or maybe just a new record?
Andy, do you hear that?
Locking all the doors. Is he gonna start singing? Or put it over the radio? Making everybody stop in their tracks. They're like, what is the meaning of this?
Andy, let me out.
I'm a little bit nervous what's going to be at the end of the chord.
I have no idea to this day what those two Italian ladies were singing about.
He's just
Truth
relaxed.
is, I don't want to know. I tell you, those voices soared.
I'm not going to be emotionally okay after this.
And for the briefest of moments, every last man at Shawshank felt free.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Open it up! Turn that off!
I'm afraid for him, though. I feel like he's going to get beat up for this. Don't turn it up. This is not going to be good. This stupid guy.
You're mine now.
Andy got 2 weeks in the hole for that little stunt.
2 weeks? And that other guy got 1 week? He just keeps sacrificing himself for everyone else.
Haven't you ever felt that way about music?
I played a mean harmonica as a younger man. Lost interest in it, though. Didn't make much sense in here.
Here's where it makes the most sense.
They're going to start a band.
You need it so you don't forget. There's something inside that they can't get to, that they can't touch.
What are you talking about?
Hope.
Hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane. You better get used to that idea.
Like Brooks did.
What do you say to that? It's Andy, isn't it? Oh, it's not? Nope. I feel like this time things might be different.
Says here that you served 30 years of life sentence. You feel you've been rehabilitated?
Oh, yes, sir. And I can honestly say I'm a changed man.
So he's saying the same thing, I think.
No danger to society here. God's honest truth. 30 years.
Here, little parole rejection present.
I kind of wish they looked like they aged just a little bit, or like some kind of physical change a little bit more. But a harmonica, they're gonna start a band. Where is he gonna play it though?
It's very pretty, Andy. Thank you.
That's really sweet. How did you get it?
You gonna play it?
How'd you get it if he is the man who gets all the things?
No, not right now.
That makes me think he's gonna play it at a really important moment. What's this? A new girl for your 10-year anniversary from Red. Marilyn Monroe. There she is. Norma Jean. I feel like something's about to happen with this music. Just don't get in trouble. Okay. Yeah, just the slightest bit.
In 1959, the state Senate finally clued into the fact they couldn't buy him off with just a $200 check. Appropriations Committee voted an annual payment of $500 just to shut him up.
For the library still? My goodness.
Treasure Island, Robert Louis
Stevenson, fiction, adventure.
The sweater and the glasses. I'm so obsessed.
Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas.
Dumas. You know what that's about? You'll like it. It's about a prison break.
We ought to file that under educational too, oughtn't we? The rest of us did our best to pitch in when and where we could.
Wow, this is incredible. Wait, is that the song? That guy, the meme?
If this keeps up, you're gonna put me out of business.
We're providing a valuable community service here.
I need this new highway contract. I don't get it, and I go under. Just have some of this fine pie my missus made specially for you.
And some money.
Ned, I wouldn't worry too much about this contract. Seems to me I already got my boys committed elsewhere.
And behind every shady deal, there was Andy, keeping the books.
He's becoming very valuable for them. Kind of makes me nervous that he's becoming so valuable and knows so much information.
You got scams you haven't even dreamed of. Kickbacks on his kickbacks. By the time Norton retires, I'll have made him a millionaire.
But all that paper leaves a trail. It's going to lead to somebody.
Sure it is. But not to me. And certainly not to the warden.
Then who?
All right, who?
Randall Stevens. The silent partner.
But who is he?
He's a phantom, an apparition. He doesn't exist, except on paper.
Hmm.
Mr. Stevens has a birth certificate, driver's license, social security number.
You're shitting me.
Oh my goodness.
I had to come to prison to be a crook. Also built that library and used it to help a dozen guys get their high school diploma. Why do you think the warden lets me do all that?
Oh, that's amazing.
Keep you happy and doing the laundry.
Well, I work cheap. That's the trade-off.
Oh, new people? I feel like a new important character is coming in, and I guess it's him.
Tommy Williams came to Shawshank in 1965 on a 2-year stretch for past breaking and entering to you.
To you.
Young punk, Mr. Rock and Roll. We liked him immediately.
He's only there for 2 years, so.
You've done some stretching Cashman, right?
Not like here. Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. You don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
What are you in for?
Lawyer, me.
Saying the same thing he did.
Everybody's innocent in here. Don't you know that?
See, like, he has nothing to lose saying what he did because it's only 2 years, but.
As it turned out, Tommy had himself a young wife and a new baby girl.
Oh.
Whatever it was, something lit a fire under that boy's ass.
Just thinking maybe trying for my high school equivalency here. You helped a couple fellows with that.
I don't waste time on losers, Tommy.
I ain't no goddamn loser.
You mean that?
Yeah.
Because if we do this, we do it all the way.
Okay, now he looks like he's aging a little bit. Maybe it's the glasses, but. Now he's a teacher, too.
So Andy took Tommy under his wing. He really liked the kid. Gave him a thrill to help a youngster crawl off the shit heap.
I just love the sweater. Now he's a teacher.
Time.
Well, it's for wasted a little year of my time with this bullshit.
Let's see how the score comes out.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you how the goddamn score comes out.
Oh my God.
2 points right there. There's your goddamn score.
Okay. Not a good test taker, I see. He probably passed.
Feel bad. Let him down. Smart fella, ain't he?
Must be a banker on the outside.
What's he in here for, anyway?
Caught his wife in bed with some golf pro. Greased them both.
What? Does he know him? Is that his dad?
About 4 years ago, I was in Thomaston on a 2 to 3 stretch.
Or he knows something about this case.
About 6 months left to go. Get a new cellmate in. Elmo Blatch. Talked all the time. Places he'd been, jobs he pulled, even people he killed.
Okay, here we go.
I got me this job one time, bussing tables at a country club so I could case all these big, rich pricks that come in.
The golf pro.
So I pick out this guy, go in one night, and do his place. He wakes up, so I killed him. Him and this tasty was with. But she married some other guy, some hotshot banker.
Wow.
And he's the one they pinned it on.
That's crazy. I have to say, that's the most amazing story I ever heard. What amazes me most is you were taken in by it.
Yeah, they're not going to let him go at this point.
He hears your tale of woe and quite naturally wants to cheer you up.
There's a chance, isn't it?
He'll find a way.
The country club will have his old time cards.
If you want to indulge this fantasy, that's your business. Don't make it mine.
If I were to ever get out, I would never mention what goes on in here.
Oh, no.
Sir, I didn't...
Solitary, a month.
Yes, sir.
It's my life! Don't you understand?
understand?
The longest damn stretch I ever heard of.
You saying that Andy is innocent?
It looks that way.
How long's he been here now?
19 years.
Oh my gosh, time just keeps flying.
What you got? Board of Education.
Son of a bitch mailed it.
You gonna open it? You're gonna stand there with your thumb up your butt.
Thumb up my butt sounds better.
He definitely got his diploma.
Come on, will you throw that away, please?
Kid passed. C+ average. Thought you'd like to know.
I was waiting for him to grow some facial hair.
Warden wants to talk.
Oh no, this warden. He's gonna say, don't ever mention that again. Don't kill him. Please. I just know something's about to go down.
Warden? Tommy? I have to know if what you told Dufresne was the truth.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Would you be willing to swear before a judge and jury?
I don't trust him.
Just give me that chance.
That's what I thought.
No, he's gonna kill him or something. I hate the warden so much, but I knew it was gonna happen. God, that's infuriating.
I'm sure by now you've heard, man, that young.
Done. Everything stops. Get someone else to run your scams.
Nothing stops. Well, you will do the hardest time there is. In the library, gone.
And this guy loves to read the Bible, huh?
Give him another month to think about it.
Oh my God. Please. I can't wait to see how he gets out of this, because he's going to. They don't call it Shawshank Redemption for nothing. Okay, he's finally out, though. A month passed, I guess. But he's probably changed after that.
My wife used to say I'm a hard man to know, like a closed book. God, I loved her. I killed her, Red. I didn't pull the trigger. I drove her away. And that's why she died, because of me.
That don't make you a murderer. Bad husband, maybe.
He definitely looks aged at this point.
You think you'll ever get out of here? I'll tell you where I'd go. Zihuatanejo. It's in Mexico. A little place on the Pacific Ocean. Open up a little hotel.
Zihuatanejo.
In a place like that, I could use a man that knows how to get things.
Oh my gosh, if the movie ends and that's what they're doing, please.
I don't think I could make it on the outside, Andy. I've been in here most of my life. I'm an institutional man now. It's like Brooks was.
I feel like that's not how it's going to end, though.
Whatever mistakes I made, I paid for them and then some. I don't think that's too much to ask.
I don't think you ought to be doing this to yourself, Andy. This is just shitty pipe dreams.
Maybe something's going to happen to one of them, and one of them's going to do it.
I guess it comes down to a simple choice, really.
It's about hope.
If you ever get out of here, do me a favor. There's a big hayfield up near Buxton. You know where Buxton is? It's got a long rock wall, a big oak tree at the north end. If you ever get out, find that spot.
He will.
At the base of that wall, you'll find a rock that has no earthly business in a main hayfield. There's something buried under it I'll let you to have.
This is like a Nancy Drew treasure.
No, I'm telling you, the guy is talking funny. I'm really worried about him.
Leaving a hidden treasure. I love that more than I could have asked for.
Andy come down to the loading dock today. He asked me for a length of rope, 6 feet long, and you gave it to him.
Come on.
How was I supposed to know? Remember Brooks Hatlin? No, and he'd never do that.
Go check on him.
Lickety split. Want to get home?
Just about finished, sir.
What has he gotten himself into? At first I was like, oh yay, this is great, but quickly realized they're going to use this against him.
Your deposits tonight.
Good having you back, Andy. Place wasn't the same without you.
Somebody kill the warden. See, I feel like there's a plan. Maybe there's a plan that's not what we think it is. That's not going to harm him.
I've had some long nights in stir, alone in the dark with nothing but your thoughts. Time can draw out like a blade.
Oh, lightning. I hope it doesn't happen.
That was the longest night of my life.
Oh no, oh no.
Man missing on tier 2, cell 245. Dufresne!
Maybe he just escaped.
Get your ass out here, boy. You're holding up the show.
Please, 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 please.
You better be sick or dead in there. I shit you not.
He's gone.
Oh, my holy God.
He's gone. And he's got the warden's shoes. Yeah.
Start with that friend of his. Who? Him.
Oh my God, I hope they're not in trouble.
What do you mean he just wasn't here? Don't say that to me again.
But, sir, he wasn't.
Am I blind, Haig?
No, sir.
No, you're not blind. Shut up.
He was in his cell at lights out. Stands to reason he'd still be here in the morning. I want him found. Now.
Stand.
Well,
what?
He must have said something.
Also, Warden.
Man up and vanished like a fart in the wind.
Why do they keep talking about farts? Why? That's like the third time.
Let's ask her. Maybe she knows. What's saying there, fussy britches? This is a conspiracy. And everyone's in on it, including her.
Oh no. Oh no. My God. He used the rock picking thing for years and years. Wow.
In 1966, Andy Dufresne escaped from Shawshank Prison.
I mean, like, how? That's what helped him escape. Oh, so when he was writing his name, and see, again, they cut from that moment. He found the wall. I mean, it's a little bit of a stretch that they never found that. Like when they inspected, it seemed like they were ripping down posters and books. And
Geology is the study of pressure and time. Pressure and time. That in a big goddamn poster.
But he did say, oh, I guess I'll let it slide.
Turns out Andy's favorite hobby was toting his wall out into the exercise yard, a handful at a time.
He does the same thing, keeps something behind a painting. Whoa there. Nice. Incriminating evidence, maybe?
Andy did like he was told. Buffed those shoes to a high mirror shine. The guard simply didn't notice. I mean, seriously, how often do you really look at a man's shoes?
Okay, what did he do with the rope? And also, what luck that the tunnel led to. Okay, just stretch your imagination. It happened. It happened. He did it. Oh. And what are the odds that it's a stormy night? Yuck. Goodness gracious.
Andy crawled to freedom through 500 yards of shit.
Ew. I hate it very much, so I can't watch for a little bit. It's okay. That wasn't horrible.
Just shy of half a mile.
It's worth it, okay? Just a little bit of throw up for a great movie. SHAWSHANK Redemption! I'm free! Well, you better hurry and get somewhere before they find you.
The next morning, a man nobody ever laid eyes on before strolled into the Maine National Bank. Until that moment, he didn't exist.
Oh my goodness. I didn't even think of this.
I hope you'll enjoy living abroad.
Thank you.
Exactly like he did.
Here's your cashier's check, sir. Will there be anything else?
Could you add this to your outgoing money?
He blew town with better than $370,000 of Warden Norton's money.
Nice.
Good morning, Portland Daily Bugle.
Oh, ho, ho. And he had a bunch of evidence. I don't know how they don't get him in trouble too and just straight to the warden, but we'll see how things go. Something's hidden in there. You were right. Salvation lay within. Oh, I knew he kept it in there. Oh, and oh my God, perfect. I'm so glad that I didn't figure out in that moment. I figured out at this moment.
Myron Hadley, you have the right to remain silent.
Norton had no intention of going that quietly.
Samuel Norton, we have a warrant for your arrest. Open up.
So Andy went abroad, but I just want to know how he gave all this information, what information he gave to the point where they would come here and believe him. All right.
Not long after the warden deprived us of his company, I got a postcard in the mail. It was blank, but the postmark said Fort Hancock, Texas, right on the border. That's where Andy crossed.
Look at him.
Andy Dufresne headed for the Pacific.
I still want to know, though, like, how did he come out clean? Because it was all going to be pinned on that guy. But then they knew it wasn't. I have some questions, but it's fine.
Sometimes it makes me sad, though, Andy being gone.
Oh, because he's also gone. I hope he gets out, too.
I guess I just miss my friend.
Here he is again.
Ellis Boyd Redding,
This
if I'll
time.
say you've served 40 years of a life sentence, you feel you've been rehabilitated?
Rehabilitated?
You know, I don't have any idea what that means.
And he's switching it up.
To me, it's just a made-up word. Am I sorry for what I did?
Well, are you?
There's not a day goes by I don't feel regret. Rehabilitated, it's just a bullshit word. So you go on and stamp your form, Sonny, and stop wasting my time.
It's going to be like, accepted. Approved. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What are the odds? He's going to Mexico with his best friend, Andy. I just know it. Please. So maybe I'm right. That is how the movie's going to end. Okay, now I'm getting a little nervous, though. I'm not so sure. Is this the same room? Brooks was here. Wow.
Restroom break, boss?
You don't need to ask me every time you need to go take a piss. Just go.
40 years I've been asking permission to piss. I can't squeeze a drop without say-so. All I do anymore is think of ways to break my parole, so maybe they'd send me back.
Find a way.
Terrible thing to live in fear. Brooks Hadlin knew it all too well.
Yeah, it's also parole, so.
Only one thing stops me, a promise I made to Andy.
Is he gonna go upstate finally? Get the treasure, have some money for himself, make it to Mexico?
It is.
This makes me really want to go upstate. So pretty. And he has a compass. There it is. I also love the music too for this moment. I would get there and not be able to find it. He's got to. He will. Doesn't look like the others. Does he have the tool? And then I'd be like, wait, but is this it? Oh my gosh, Andy. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a puzzle. You made a great friend. Very curious why he left this before he even went in.
Dear Red, if you're reading this, you've gotten out, and if you've come this far, maybe you're willing to come a little further.
Oh.
You remember the name of the town, don't you?
Zihuatanejo.
So he knew he was going to leave, and then he left it there. It wasn't before.
I'll keep an eye out for you, and the chessboard ready.
I hope he makes it.
Hope is a good thing, and no good thing ever dies.
Get busy living or get busy dying.
You got this. So was Red.
For the second time in my life, I'm guilty of committing a crime.
Breaking parole?
Of course, I doubt they'll toss up any roadblocks for that. I hope I can make it across the border. I hope to see my friend and shake his hand.
I hope so too.
I hope the Pacific is as blue as it has been in my dreams.
I can't believe they're really about to make it right now. Is he just going to stumble upon him on the beach? This is crazy. It's too good to be true. Are you kidding me? You finally made it. Oh, well, I'm glad it ends like that. In memory of Alan Green, I just got chills because I'm wondering if this was a true story. Hold on. Let's look. Oh my gosh. Oh, Stephen King's novella. Okay. Wow. Wow. I'm so glad that I was finally able to see that. That was really beautiful. So inspiring. I cried at some interesting moments. I didn't realize I would cry so early on, but I'm glad it had a happy ending. That was pretty awesome. I've watched the greatest movie of all time, #1 on so many lists, and I can definitely see why. Thank you for watching me watch Shawshank Redemption for the first time. Not a horror movie by any means, but a very inspiring movie instead. So I am so surprised, so happy about that. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to see more movie reactions. And if you want to see more of my reactions to more video game type things, you could also follow me at Erin Casey Gamers on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. But otherwise, I'll see you right back here for the next movie. Thanks for watching. Bye.